So, Dad, you are a Times reader. How long have you been subscribed to the Times?
About 12 years.
And why did you choose to subscribe to the Times?
Sorry, what?
Why did you choose to subscribe to the Times?
Because it seemed a good deal for a good paper.
And why do you consider the Times to be a good paper?
Because it has much more good material in than any other paper. And I do try the others from time to time, just to make sure I'm not losing out. So I think all round it's the best package. Best bunch of writers, best news, best features. Even though the subscription price has gone up quite a lot recently.
And what do you get for your subscription? What does your subscription consist of?
Well, at the moment you pay £6 a week for the Monday to Friday paper plus Saturday plus Sunday, which has a core value of about £8.50 now, I think.
And
£8.50
do you
face
just
value.
get the paper for your money,
All
or do you
those.
get any additional perks?
Well, you get membership of the website, of course.
And do you ever use
You get
the
free
website?
access to the web. Sorry?
Do you ever use the website?
Very rarely,
Why is that?
because I'm an old fogey. Because I haven't really time to go diddling around it. But when we're away next month, of course that might be different.
So it's easy for you to access.
And you also get, sorry?
Because it'll be easy for you to access the website. That's why you...
Well, when we're in Spain, I can get on the website for free, and I won't be getting the paper every day, obviously. But that raises another issue. I mean, with the subscription, with the Times subscription, you don't get holidays. You know, like with the Telegraph, you get 4 weeks holiday a year. You spend it for 4 weeks and not pay. But I don't think you can with the Times. And when I phone them up tomorrow to say what we're going to do about my being away for 2 months, that's what they'll doubtless say. Well, you've got free access to the website, sir. That's probably what they're going to say, but we shall see.
Have you ever dabbled with the website?
I've had a look at it, yeah.
Are you not impressed?
Well, I haven't really looked at since they've changed it yet again. It's had several changes in the last 2 or 3 years, I'd say. And the change before last I wasn't too thrilled with. So, but this time I don't know. I haven't looked.
Well, since they put up the paywall in June, it's had a massive change. It's more user-friendly.
Oh, yeah.
And in fact, they've spoken to a bunch of their readers to ask them their opinion of the website. And so, in fact, it's based on what the audience perceives as good. So, in fact, there's old fogies like you, Dad, who recommended how the website should be organised.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, it might be quite good. But when I do my Where Was I competition from the Sunday Times, every time I go in I have to repeat the standing data. Name, address, date of birth, I have to put all that in again. Of course I've got it on autofill, so it's not too onerous, but under the old scheme you didn't have to do that. I was pre-registered. I went in with my email and password and that's it. I answered the questions and came out. Now I've got to give them as I said, the personal details every time. Which seems to step back to me, but never mind.
That puts you off using it?
No, I still do it. Because I can use autofill and it doesn't take long. But I haven't used the website.
So apart from using the website to enter the competition, and apart from using the website when you're abroad and you don't have access to the paper, is there any other reason or anything else you would like to see on the website that would attract you to using it?
Well, if it's quick and slick, once I start using it, I'll probably carry on doing so. and easy to navigate. If it's those things, I'll carry on using it.
And which parts of the paper do you read?
All of it, but I skip read quite a lot. So if there's a couple of pages on things I'm not interested in, I won't bother. But their features writers are very good.
Okay. Are there any
And I could name names.
Yeah, go on. What writers do you like in particular?
They've got some very good writers. Richard Morrison, Matthew Paris, and the ladies are good. Janet Turner, Carol Midgley. She often sticks up for journalists when she gets a chance, by the way.
Yeah.
She works it into her column.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that thing the other week when I think it was Kirsty Allsop was quoted as saying she'd been misquoted in an article, which happened to mention that she'd got 2 nannies, and she didn't like that being mentioned.
Right.
And Midgley said, "My money's on the journalists. They make sure of their sources, and they've got their tape recorders switched on." Kirsty probably didn't like that because she's got this thing on the box at the moment where she's rummaging around junk shops and spends all her spare time sewing blankets together, and she probably didn't think it chimed terribly well with that, but never mind. That's what she's like.
And is there any, apart from the features, is there any other section that you focus on? Any other section that you like to read?
Well, the business is fairly compact, so I think that gives me all I need. The sport is pretty good by and large, although they tend to focus on stuff that's covered by Sky Sports, which is most of it these days. So the sports coverage is pretty good. And then the world news is good. The graphics are often very good. I mean, they did a thing on the Chilean mine problem a month or 2 ago, and it was brilliant. It was a brilliant graphic over a couple of pages, and it was tipped up. And you're getting all that, it's good value.
Did you happen to see any other coverage of the Chilean mine rescue?
Only on the telly.
So you didn't see any other papers coverage of the Chilean mine rescue?
No, I didn't. No.
And just one final question. Where else would you get your sources of news? Do you just read the Times, or do you get it from anywhere else?
Only the telly.
The telly. What channels in particular?
I watch Sky News late at night, and then they sometimes give you CBS News, which would be the CBS bulletin from 7:30 earlier in the evening. I quite enjoy that. To give you a bit of American perspective, although it's equivalent to news at 10, so it's not terribly in depth, but it gives you a picture. And I sometimes watch the BBC channel, whatever it's called these days.
Yeah, BBC World News.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's not news from Australia.
Sometimes watch that late at night as well.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Is that it?